Hello, you people, and welcome back in to another episode. Today, I want to fix lighting a little bit because it just stops, literally it stops at the very exact border, and I need to fix lighting so that we don't still have zombies and skeletons just walking up to us. I think Marcus is no longer with us. I have not been able to find him in a couple days, and I'm upset about it. Actually, I was so happy I'd cured a villager for the first time, but yeah, I think we're gonna deal with lighting. We're gonna deal with a bit of roads, and then I am going to actually address my storage system, because it is just this weird hole in the wall right now, and we can be better than that. We can make it better than this. You know, I really wish there was a good way to get replay because, I dug all this out. I'm not done yet, obviously. I still need to clean it up a little bit. But I dug it all out, and it just, me doing that results in this, 30-second clip or ever how long it is. I was going to build a barn here, and then I was like, you know what? I think I'd rather just have a straight path instead of having to go inside a building and go around this fence, which is why that fence is coming down, and we're going to have a fence all the way around our region instead. I will say, the cherry fence is not going to be the final one. What is going to be the final one? I don't have it on me, but my inventory may be an indicator of it. We're going to be having these railing quartz walls from Macaw, is what we're going to be having all the way around. I think that's going to be the right way to do it. We are going to be using these grass-topped quartz walls. I think these are going to be really nice, and I think I can keep them double high. If I can't, I do want to see something. This one could be a winner. I don't know though. I'm looking at more and more. It's just kind of iffy as it goes along. I do need to see what happens if we put a lantern or a torch on it. What happens then? Okay, I think we can deal with that. And then we put some of those on it. Let's see how that looks. Honestly, I think that looks really good, actually. If we just do that and that. But yeah, I don't think that this below it is the right idea. I think that's it. It is good in theory. It doesn't work as well as I'd hoped. Maybe for a wall on a building, I could do something like that. But not for a wall around the entire thing. So I think we're just gonna have to do this and figure out how we have the camel contained still. But anyway, it's the final day of the Premier League season. I'm going to go mining tons and tons of quartz while these games go off, and hopefully by the time they're done, I will have enough so that we can start to work on the perimeter wall. Quartz collecting went well. We have our walls. Now let's start placing them down and isolating off an area. I feel like that I have a problem with building a lot of roads, a lot of walls, and a lot of lakes. I am so upset. I recorded, I was like, haha, we completed the wall. I tore down the fence and all the animals started roaming free, but no, all that doesn't have any sound, so please enjoy this with the dramatic reenactment. Let my people go. This fence has only been here for your protection. We don't want protection. We want freedom! Anyway, it's been under 5 minutes, and it already feels so much more alive. This valley has felt dead for a while, in my opinion, because all the animals I've had have been trapped in there due to the big saw machine killing everything. But now, they're allowed to roam free, they're allowed to be here, and it's so much nicer. It feels so much better than it did 5 minutes ago. I did change the road up. I moved it back a little bit so that we could have this very large circle, which I realized I just recorded. Not just now, but I have it recorded. You probably just saw it. But yes, we have a giant plaza now. I did build this little trap door area with this nice little sandstone version of the outside wall. Oh, and I put lanterns out there. I should have recorded me doing that, but it was just literally walking around placing lanterns. But we have this circle area now, and now we can finally start working in here and making this look better. As you can see, I done a lot of sandstone replacing already. I need to figure out how to make it look best, but yes, we are getting rid of the stone, the gray look, and we are trying to... Having a quarry that is solar punk is very, very hard to do. And so I am more just trying to match the color scheme and the theming rather than explicitly the area itself looking fully solar punky, if that makes sense, because I don't see how I'm going to be able to do that effectively. I will say, at least this part is going to be gone once this fills up, but at this point, if this fills up, I think. It's an if this fills up rather than a when it fills up, I guess. But this side here will be gone, so it will be more open. But yeah, I'm struggling to figure out how I get it looking solar punky, so it is probably more just going to be color themed than anything. Also, I am very, very excited to show you all this next thing. It's not like it's a new thing, rather it's an old thing. And you're going to see why I am so excited here in a sec. Yes, you saw that correctly. We now have replay, kind of. Somebody made a port to Forge for replay mod, which is what I use, which is so great. I'm going to flash the port on screen now. The main issue is that it doesn't work well with modded blocks, as you saw. I hope the mod continues to get worked on, because having modded blocks would would be so nice. And also there was a weird thing where the UI wouldn't like disappear when I rendered it. So hopefully it continues to be worked on. But having any sort of port of it is so nice, and I am very much looking forward to getting to use it more again. I used to love doing it, obviously, when I did my vanilla series. Hopefully it continues to get worked on so that we can use it more. You know, this isn't like a thing I can show off as easily just because I get it done and it just requires a ton of mining. But what I've been working on like all day is building a beacon thing down here so I can put 4 beacons that shoot up through, and I think that's going to look really nice and also just save me the room. But yeah, that is what I've been working on, and I wanted to share it. Because it's taking me a long time, and I can't really get any footage of it because it's just literally mining and waiting for this to fill up. And while I do like this iron farm, for this specific purpose, it is not amazing and helpful. Finally, I got enough iron. I have been mining in this thing. I didn't unload it after the last mine trip, but for like 3 hours today. But it's finally here. I just need 2 more beacons. Obviously, I'm not dealing with that right now. I swear this wasn't intentional. I just decided I was going to go to the nether while I was waiting for my fries I was making to soak in the water. And that nether fortress, as I've said many times, is so busted. But we now have the remaining 2 beacons I wanted, which is nice. So we are going to be heading back to the end and getting more beacons. I feel like all of my bad luck for Wither Skelly farming in the past is now like finally caught up, and I actually have the luck, which is so nice. Finally, it was like hour and a half maybe, and I got 6 skulls. Like, I will take that any day of the week. I have built another custom tree. I wanted to have like a nice just park area on this quadrant. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the other 3 yet, but like I have a nice little bench here. It has actual working seats because we have seats in Create. Nice little cobblestone path from that Macaw's paths and pavings. Nice little custom tree. It is basically just a birch tree, and then I added a few limbs on the sides to make it go up and down, but it's alright. Not the best. The leaves from Chipped are a nice touch too. I should not have tried to punch that. But I need to figure out what these other 3 quadrants are. I'm not honestly sure what I'm going to do with them. That was the only one I was like, okay, well, we're going to have the pathway, so I need to have, or I want to have, like, parking and stuff. But not parking. I'm hearing that car. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but seating, not parking, seating. We have so much cobble. All of those are all cobble. And if it's not obvious by that hole over there, I am moving the cobble machine over there so that we can have more than one line, because this is taking literal months, I think, at this point to start to fill up, and it's still not even mostly there. So we're going to move it over here. We're going to get multiple lines. It's going to be a lot better. It's going to work a lot faster and smoother for us. All I got to do is start the schematic cannon, and it will be moved, and it will actually be useful. So hopefully... and also it just clears up the room over here anyway for us to like continue this stairwell I started. I don't think I actually recorded a clip for this, but yes, stairwell down. This area here, we're going to have a lot more stuff like in the walls and stuff, and then we can have over here, we can start to have more like industrial stuff. Once it's like in the more out of sight area, we can have the create stuff, and then we could have the nicer area here which we can hang out in. We have our new system. We're going to have this belt going here. We'll move that stuff over. I can't bring myself to drop the chickens, though, so I'm probably going to just set them free. Yeah, I literally stood over this pit. It was like, I just need to break this one thing, and I couldn't do it. So now that I realized I can't do that, there you go, chickens. Be free. Be free. And please do not cause me too much hassle, because I let you live. Go up the stairs and leave, please. But yes, this is our new system. We have a mechanical arm to feed them now instead, which honestly I think is smarter than what we had before. Like when we only had one, it was easy to use a deployer, but now that we have, in theory, we're going to have 4. That's my plan here, is 4. So once we get all 4, we're going to have a second mechanical arm between these 2. And yeah, I think that we will be filling this up a lot faster now. We have all 4 set up, and it is moving so much faster. I think it's filled in 2 or 3 more layers since I started this, since I like moved it over, and I think I was over like 2 hours, which is still kind of slow. But it's not as slow as it was before, so I'm not going to complain. But yes, we have all 4 set up. We have Blaze Cake production, kind of. I didn't bother replacing the chickens. Also, all the chickens down here are gone. I don't know what happened to them. I hope that some of them went up the stairs. I know a lot of them may have stood like right in line with this hopper and produced not great results. I did not drop them in though, so I feel like it's not my fault at that point. We finally reached the point where this thing I built, the lava's finally hitting it. We are so close, we are so close. I just want to get these last 2 layers done. I really want this to be done by the end of this episode, and it looks like I'm going to be there, but it is currently Sunday, and I want to get this out for before tomorrow so I can say Happy Memorial Day to y'all, which I guess I just did, but like, yeah, I want to get this out by tomorrow for that exact reason. We've done it. We have reached, oh, there we go, boundless supply. The issue now is that I now am going to have to hand fill in the rest of this. So I need to get on that. Thankfully, I think I can just like literally take this hose thing and fill buckets here, I'm pretty sure, and it should be fine. So in theory, I don't have too much to worry about. It's now just the time of finishing this off. But we have boundless supply of lava, finally. All it took was me switching to doing 4 instead of just the 1 lane at a time. I don't know why I didn't do it sooner, but we are finally we have our lava. This has been one heck of an episode. We have done so much. We filled this up. So nice. I love it. It's exactly what I wanted it to be. I moved those crushing wheels into the wall. I finished this thing out so now it's a square instead of just having one corner. Put lights in the walls. I don't have my trident. Built this entire wall around the frickin' area. Lit up the entire area. Oh, it's been a hefty one, and I guess it makes sense why it's taken me so long to make it, both hours wise, and I guess it only took me 2 weeks, but like the amount of hours I put in over these last 2 weeks has been insane. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. Please consider subscribing so you can keep up with what we're doing here in the future. That is a weird angle. But yes, please do those things. We're probably doing more stuff down here next time, honestly, now that we have the ability to have this infinite lava source and stuff, which again I've needed for so long and I just have not upped the production to make it happen. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.